Akashic family, I don't have this much time today. I got roughly 15 minutes, but it was so urgent for me to come on this live and talk about some things to help us all of what we're going through this week. I also want to say before I start speaking, I'm going to be speaking very, very, very non-linear. I will be tuning more into a galactic way of being. So for the people who are on this live, I'm going to be speaking very non-linear. Be open in your heart. Someone said, yo, Barbara is fire. Appreciate that. Thank you. But no, this is some big things. I'm also going to be posting this because this is going to help us to understand things in a non-linear way. Be open to receive these codes, these downloads, this transmission at this time and space. Calling on my future self. Hello. Hello, everyone. We have some information that we want to give you guys from the galactic center of this universe. We need to see some things that is happening deeply in this reality so we all can see the awakening that we all are going through deeply. We're going to speak about this in a grounded way and move higher and higher up. First, it's a reason why EBT is erasing. The deeper spiritual perspective of why this is happening, so we no longer codepend on the government, because the government intention is to govern your mind so you don't be in your full sovereignty in this timeline. We are releasing those old densities of things so we can move to a higher parts of ourselves of who we are, and that's being sourced in the flesh, so we can bring in divine consciousness here in this reality deeply. So for the people who had EBT, don't see this as losing hope. See this is the time to surrender into who you are and trust source. Your source consciousness, your direct connection to source. And you got this for free. Remember that. No one can take your source code away from you. This is very, very important. Number 2, it is a reason why the government, NASA, is shut down right now. Because 3 Eye of Atlas is contacting them. It's talking to them. Some people will say this is a comment. Some people will say this is an interstellar library. All are correct. This is a great shockwave that is happening on this planet where we're going to a different level of our being. Even if you're woke, even if you're not, you're going to be feeling these activations deeply. We're going to be going through a very expansive spiritual awakening. People who are channelers, their psychic abilities will be going to a heightened state. The dreams are going to be coming deeper than they ever have came before. This is the biggest awakening that has happened since the last 11,500 years, when we all forgot who we are. But it's time for us to open our eye. This is why this is called 3 Eye of Atlas. We're activating our third eye deeply. Shik ik akun, shik ik ink, ok ok a shik ink, ik anko, shik ik ankun, shik okun, shik ik ink. 3 Eye of Atlas is also 13 Atlas, the 13 maps, the 13 original tribes, the indigenous tribes of the universe. This is what we're moving into. Shik ik an, ukun, ukun. A lot of us has been calling on for help from our ancestors, the galactic ones, the ones on earth, the one who transitioned. This is our call that they helping us to go into. The remembrance. The remembrance. No longer feel like you don't have hope. That's when the Halloween, this is when this month, the harvesting, that's how that happens. Don't get down, Smokey. Be in tune to your emotions, Smokey. The emotion on this planet is the most important trait in this human experience. The emotional energy is how we transmute energy. This is how we even remote view. This is also how we can transmute energy. So this is a very important time to know how to use your emotions and be neutral with everything. This is going to help us to move to a different space, a different dimension in this space and time, deeply. Ik ak un shik ik ing ok un shik ing ik ak un shik ing ok ak un shik ik gato ik ing ok un. Open up the golden spiral. Some of us need to start doing eye-opening meditation. Sometimes we want to close our eyes. Sometimes open your eyes so you can see in the unseen. This is what all of us going to be doing by the end of 2027. It's going to be a natural thing for us all to be channeling. Channeling will even be a thing. It will be a natural state of being. So in this time and in this space, this is the time we want to release any density that's no longer serving us. No longer feel like you need to codepend on someone so you can live in your highest reality. That's not serving you. We need to be moving with our soul tribes. Don't even feel like you need to be self-sufficient all the time. Lean on to your tribe. Because in ancient time, no one did anything alone. The tribe helped the people with the family. The tribe people will help people know how to clean, know how to do other things, do stuff in the house. So we can have some time to relax. Some of us need to relax, lean in more to our family. This is what's going to help us to transform. This is what the movie was trying to get us to see. We are transformers. This is not to get you into, oh my God, that's too woo-woo. No. This is woo-woo. But this is the truth. We are transformers. We can go to different radio stations. Once we activate our kundalini, once we activate our nervous system, once we activate our breath, once we start to sit on our stomach, we start to pull energy from our chi, our prana, baby. We start to move in a different frequency. We start to channel. We start to be source. The more you are aligned with your chakras, the more you are aligned from your head to toe, from your Aries to your Pisces. This is when things get deeper. When I'm speaking light language, I'm not speaking gibberish. I'm speaking light in your body. I'm speaking circuits in your body so you remember. All of us speak light language. We didn't have English. English is new. We used to speak in sound. We used to make music. We used to dance. What you think the universe is? Music. So a lot of us are going to be getting called to get into music. That's not a coincidence. Because music is how we channel. Music is how we flow. Music is how we bring those codes. Music is how we activate people's hemispheres. This is how we get people and get into people's subconscious. But it has been a war with our music. This is why the things with P. Diddy is happening. Because we have people want to use people's sexual energy, people using our innocence and use it against us. That no longer can happen. We are moving to higher realms, higher consciousness, and those things are not allow to happen anymore. It's time for us to move into our heart and mind coherency. It's for us to move in the law of one to bring the unity. Someone said, can you talk about what's going on in Jamaica? In my logical consciousness, I don't know what's going on with Jamaica, but what I would say in my subconscious, what I'm feeling in Jamaica, we are going through an awakening. So things have to awaken through trauma, through natural disasters, through experience to wake us up. We have a program that tells us that dark is bad. We have a program that feels like we just need to be peace, love, and light. That's not true. For us to fully align to the light, we have to go through the dark. Some people's role is to be dark. So we got to get out the good and bad. That is a human perspective. And that's going to get you in a space where you're in a karmatic loop. You need to move in a continuous loop. The golden ratio loop. That's the key. So we got to get out the dark energy. Oh my God, that's not me. Everything in this world is light and dark. So let's go into it in this way so us fully can understand. I'm dark. I'm black. My hair is black. So am I bad? When the babies come out the womb, don't they come out of triple darkness? Isn't the triple darkness the rainbow? So you see how the human, the finite brain, keep us stuck. Some people who talk peace, love, and light, I'm being honest, some of them are very distorted. So what are we really talking about? This is why we're going through a revelation, a clarity of distortion, Scorpio season, deep, dark emotions, psychology, 8 zodiac, alchemy. We're going through an alchemization here right now, activating our dragon, activating the kundalini, activating the ankh, activating the phallus in the womb, which are also the same thing. They're the same thing. This is how we get into creation. Source is everything. Source is the high and the low. It's the low too. So if you keep turning your face away from the low, how you gonna get to the high, Smokey? Stop playing with my emotions. Stop playing with the universe emotions. Stop playing with yourself emotions, Smokey. Because that's not serving you. It's time for you to awaken to you. You're talking to a person. I've been through so much dark in my life. Two near-death experiences. I'm not even 30 years old yet. Playing in the football league, I had 11 sacks in 7 games. I'm the best defensive player in the year. I didn't get one call from the NFL. I thought I was cursed. But I see that I wasn't cursed. I see that you got to go through so much dark because you have so much light. Really? I'm going through this challenge so I can expand to something more. Really? I'm so much more. I'm in my becoming. I am Superman in the flesh. Oh, I'm that. I'm this. I'm owning that. That's what you want to be. Decode your story. We all have a story, Smokey. What is the story the universe put you through so you can align to get into your highest movie? So you can be bringing inspiration in other people, because inspiration is the 11. That's the unity. The highest frequency of what you can give to people is inspiration. Michael Jackson, Light Path 11. You see? It's illumination, which is light, which is gold, which is homo luminous being. We need to see this thing deeply. 1111, which is the 121 times 1 plus 2. That's the 3. That's the 3. That's the 4. That's the foundation of Earth. Fourth zodiac, Cancer. Divine Feminine is rising right now. 3 of Eye of Atlas. The A, the 1, the Anu, the Ayunaki. This Ayunaki codes. It is time. The second coming is here. The second coming of Christ consciousness. You see? This is what we're all going through deeply. This is why you're feeling something open up in your face. This is why you're feeling something open up in your crown. This is why you're feeling something open up in your third eye. It's time for us to see the unseen. And the unseen is getting very, very, very thin. Tomorrow is going to be at its peak with the 3 of Eye of Atlas. And then on Friday, it will be Halloween. Friday the 13th on a Venus day. This is the time you want to see what comes up. But be very intentional of your emotions. Because if you are angry, more absorption, more harvesting will come up. So focus on light. Be present. Be neutral. Set some intentions. Write. Manifest. Tap in. Go into plant medicine journeys. Tap into meditations. This is what we want you to do at this space and time. Some of you all go in your sleep. Go into the biolocations of the galactic center. Summon your galactic ancestors and ask for information to be given to you. You're going to love what you receive. This is the activation. This is the transmission that we wanted to give you today. Adewale have a session he has to go to. But we wanted to give you guys this information so that you guys understand what is going on. Someone said, are the 3 of Eye of Atlas helping our bodies handle the shift? I seen us on spaceship with IVs in our arms. Yes, we're going through this. IVs is umbilical cords. We are connecting to future versions of ourselves, higher versions of ourselves, so we can ground this information here on Earth. So you are a channeler. You are a light worker. You are a person that's supposed to help bring this 144 harmonic code. You're going to be going through activations. Some of you going to feel called to rest. Rest. It's okay. You will be blessed. This is the transmission. This is the information that we needed to give today. 236235611 from Messenger 11. We are complete.